And welcome everyone to Los Angeles. Game 7. Those two words resonate with the finality, the immediacy, and the urgency of the days for the Clippers and the Utah Jazz. Here's a look at the brackets. The winner of this one will go on to play Golden State in a couple of nights. Meanwhile, Houston takes on San Antonio on the other side of the Western Conference bracket.
6 was only 1 for 4 from the floor. He has struggled in 4 of the games. So what you want to do is hope that he can unleash Chris Paul in the majority of the possessions of this game if they're going to win. And the big thing is to try to stay out of foul trouble because they...
Diaw inside with the layup. Chris Paul guarding Hayward.
He got hit.
Tried to draw the contact. Favors with an offensive rebound. George Hill from deep. Got it.
Looking at what kind of coverage they would see with Jordan rolling on the screen and roll.
Boy, Austin, game 6. Hayward inside, kicks it back out to Favors.
Nice. And naturally, the guy playing the screener was not up on him.
Off the turnover.
Got a score here.
Got Ingles, and Joe Ingles finally on the scoreboard
for you during the year.
Paul Pierce guarded by Diaw. Nice cut by Austin Rivers.
And then also getting up and down, coming off the curls.
Diaw kicks it out to Hayward, and he drills the corner.
He is shooting at 43% in threes and takes 5 a game.
And Jordan with the flush. Ball into the paint. They took away the lob. Looks for the screen from Joe Johnson. Couldn't turn the corner, and
nice.
Look at that tip.
Can score. We know that he can rebound. He's been a starting center power forward this league ever since he came in.
But tough guarding Chris Paul.
And that will keep everyone on their toes. He's been averaging over 5 3-point attempts throughout the series. And they can rotate. By that flattening out, you have to play him one-on-one.
Hey, what about Derek Favors?
Now it comes down to your ball movement. How do you read to get an open shot?
Jordan with the slam. Mo Spates checking into the ball game. He had 9 in the first quarter, and Felton gets all the way to the bucket.
As we know, they've had a lot of good looks inside 18 feet.
Gobert back in the ball game as Rodney Hood.
In the points, but in the rebounding and banging in the painted area.
Jazz moving around in rhythm. Rodney Hood. Feels Paul on the bench to start the second quarter here. Jamal Crawford with the floater gets it to Paul. Little stutter step in Austin Rivers. Boy, he gets to where he wants to go, doesn't he? Joe Johnson.
Basket in the painted area.
Johnson here in Utah. He almost chose Utah last year before finally deciding on Miami, and off the turnover. And
get him back in to run things.
Johnson got to another spot of his. Here's Rivers. Crosses over Hayward. What a scoop shot!
Rivers was across the court. He drifted to the right side to take the defense, and he made that cross-court pass.
And Derek Favors. Hill off the Favors screen, and George Hill. Clippers pretty stagnant here, and now the high pick and roll.
Well, just take it.
Jordan, no! He reached out!
But your bench people have scored 21. That's great chemistry and good movement with the second unit.
Joe Ingles with the corner 3. One of the last cuts by the Clippers a couple of years ago. Paul lobs it up for Jordan, and Lob City in effect. Paul with the high arcing runner in the paint. And signed him. He's made a home for himself in Utah.
He sure has. He's a very big part of what the success.
Paul changes gears, draws the hit. Count it! For the Los Angeles Clippers, a loss here would be crippling as
guys who switch out on him take away the shot.
Paul tried to get away with drawing a foul, didn't, and Diaw. He does have 4 rebounds. But Derek Favors did a great job in the first half. Paul Pierce. Diaw never got the handle. 5 on the shot clock. Good defense by the Clippers. Diaw a contested 3. And 1. They're looking at 4.
Yeah, see right now, 1 shot. That's it. 1 and out.
George Hill on the drive, kicks it to Favors. Free throw jumper is nothing but net.
Yeah, he came down hard, but he got himself in a bad area.
Diaw on the break, and 1 fouled by Pierce. Clippers unable to play at their tempo. George Hill
shooting the high percentage. They're not making anything go down at the other end of the floor, and then they're getting out in transition.
Here's Jamal Crawford. Had that big second half in Game 6. Up to Jordan for the slam.
Yeah.
If they lose here today, next year.
Oh,
Jordan
good
cut by Hill.
Oh, my.
Finish the layup.
That was his easiest shot of the series.
It's okay. Gordon Hayward had his back.
Being the second one. That's why you have 2 wins already by both teams on the road in this series. Come on, we almost saw that, just a fantastic finish the other night by the Clippers.
Hayward missed the reverse and Favors.
One right now, if you're going to play small, which they are right now, with Paul and Felton out there, 17.
And off the Spates miss. Ray Felton battling. That's the kind of tenacity they need more of. Pierce on the tape.
Pretty.
And one.
Yeah, that's what they...
Johnson slammed on the brakes. And what a dime to Favors. It's not going to get any easier tonight. The loser will see their season end. Crawford on the floater. Spates with the board and put back.
Nice.
It's only a 14-point lead.
Got plenty of time here to get a good shot.
Don't sleep on Joe Johnson. What a pass to Hood!
Great.
Oh, he caught the Clippers napping. Pending free agents, including Chris Paul and Blake Griffin.
Nice.
Jordan and one.
Now, that's the first time that they 8 or 9 with 6 minutes to go. You're at home, you'll be in a game.
Crawford in rhythm, finally. Hayward behind a couple of staggered screens.
The other night in Game 6, that side of the floor opened up for Hayward when he put in 25.
And Jamal Crawford, 6 shooters in this league.
Remember now, Riddick did not have a basket, so Crawford has got to do it.
And George Hill sneaking in for the layup. The Clippers defense to sleep. Crawford up for Jordan. What a play! Lob City in effect. Hayward guarded by Chris Paul. Strong drive, took the hit, and won. Riddick guarding Hayward, went for the pump fake, and Gordon Hayward has it working.
Game 6, he only had 6. He got 25 in the second half. He's really moved. Nice pass.
Crawford off the loose ball. 6 on the shot clock. Ingles taking out his do-it-yourself kit, and it worked. All double team, kicks it back out to Crawford. A long 3, knocks it down.
No, they'll waste a little bit of time here until you brought the double team, then they'll pass out.
Ingles, one of the deadliest shooters from outside in the league. The lob for Jordan, had to come down with it and embrace the challenge.
Well, he's good at running the clock to get off a fairly decent shot.
And he gets another floater to go, Hugh.
This is you got to score every time down. You got to get to the line.
Gets all the way to the bucket and one.
Great move.
The 3-time Sixth Man of the Year coming alive.
How you take it. To take the advantage, because even if you don't score, you might get fouled.
Boy, Hayward just
second half.
The lob up top for Jordan.
Oh,
nice finish with one hand. Going home.
This is a big possession here now. If you score now, you're going to put big time pressure.
Riddick, can he finally get one? Yes, there it is. One down. These teams are so evenly matched. George Hill behind the Gobert screen.
The main thing is to get a good high percentage shot.
Crawford with the 3-point miss. Foul underneath.
Got to get this rebound.
The lead is 12. Jordan, the second lowest free throw shooter all time. Down 11.
All right, they're going to press and trap. Gamble here right now. The thing is to pass the basketball.
Oh, Hayward got an easy one.
He'll end up 4th in that category of 3-point makes. They call him the truth for a reason, because he was one of the greatest finishers that this league has had.
Today, though, belongs to Quinn Snyder and the Utah Jazz, who get their first playoff series victory since 2010. A team that was too young, too inexperienced, too injured a season ago, has rallied on the road and done what only 20% of road teams have done historically in Game 7.